Hello, this is James. So this video is a continuation of the gate reward leaks courtesy of XOF, and in this one we're going to be doing the Blackwings for Crow Hogan. The comment section on the last video for Yusei was a battle between Crow and Akiza, and actually they got the same number of comments, both Crow and Akiza, but the Crow comments got more likes. And also, his card names are cooler. I mean, look at this. Elphin the Raven, Ghibli the Searing Wind, Fane the Steel Chain. Look at this rhyming. Boreas the Sharp, admire the sibilance, and probably the coolest wind-based name I've ever heard, Brisote the Tailwind. And so based on the Yusei video, we're going in ultra rare, super rare, kind of rare order. So the first 2 or 3 are probably ultra rares, and then the next 3 or 4 are probably super rares, and then the last few are likely the rares. Crow Goblin, if it is a drop, is definitely a rare. And let's begin with Blackwing Elphin the Raven. Look at him. So, Winged Beast, Dark Attribute, 6-star, 2200 attack. We're not used to keeping track of the stars because, you know, we don't even tribute anymore. Everything is just like, can you special summon this monster? So now we got to keep track of the stars for the synchros. If you control a Blackwing monster, you can normal summon this card without tributing. That's very interesting. When this card is normal summoned, you can target one monster your opponent controls. Change that target's battle position. I think that... Well, let's see. You know, this makes me think of Junk Berserker, because Junk Berserker can destroy... Junk Berserker is a synchro monster. That's a drop from Yusei. Junk Berserker can destroy defense position monsters automatically. But obviously, you can't use him in a Blackwings deck, or can you? And so this makes me think that since Blackwing Dragon is a level 8, you would somehow special summon your level 2 Blackwing tuner, or just a whatever tuner, and then, your level 2 Blackwing tuner, and then normal summon this guy for level 6 to go into your level 8 Blackwing Dragon. But I don't know if this is quite ultra rare material. I mean, ultra rares, like if this were a true ultra rare, this would be a special summon without tributing, and then you could normal summon your Blackwing and then special summon the Elf and the Raven. But maybe that's too busted. I trust that Konami knows what they're doing. And then change the target's battle position. I mean, that's not super amazing because it doesn't do anything with the battle position. But you know what? You could do a combo with Tragedy. You could change the battle position and then automatically destroy it and all the defense position monsters. So, you know, I take that back. Elphin the Raven and Tragedy. Alright. Ghibli the Searing Wind. Studio Ghibli the Searing Wind. 3-star Winged Beast. 0 attack. 1600 defense. When your opponent declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can switch the original attack and defense of this card until the end of this turn. So if you special summon an attack position, you can give it attack points, but likely you'll be playing around Econ, because none of the synchros are on the limited list yet, so the synchro decks are gonna be lousy with the enemy controller. So probably Ghibli in the defensive position, but with only 1600 defense, you're definitely going to need to protect it so that you can use it. And you know what? I think an error in my analysis of the synchros cards, I'm calling them synchros cards. An error in my analysis of the 5Ds cards is that I'm constantly looking for the synchro summon. Maybe Blackwing is used for something else. Maybe Blackwing is just a blocker monster. Maybe Ghibli the Searing Wind is all it does is it gets a Blackwing in the hand and maybe protects your life points. A Blackwing in the graveyard and maybe protects your life points. I think that's its niche. Fane the Steel Chain. Oh, I love that. 2-star, 500 attack, Dark Winged Beast. This card can attack your opponent directly. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, target one attack position monster your opponent controls. Change that target's to defense position. Again, what I'm thinking of primarily is a combo with Tragedy to destroy that defense position monster and any other defense position monsters your opponent may have. Blackwing Bombardment. This is, look at this art, oh my god. Blackwing, and actually Fane the Steel Chains, that's pretty dope. A crow ninja. So Blackwing Bombardment, all the black feathers contributing to an explosion. Normal trap, tribute one Blackwing monster to select one face-up Synchro monster you control. That Synchro monster gains attack equal to the tributed monster's attack until the end phase. Okay, so I think that, and the discussion of the rarity is, again, the rarity in Duel Links completely arbitrary, but it's how much does Konami value the card, and also how long is it going to take you to farm to get it. I think that Fane the Steel Chain, that's a solid super rare. Direct attacking monsters are usually super rares. Blackwing Bombardment, I'm kinda on the fence. Could be a super rare, could be a rare, because it's just, I mean, if your Blackwing monster that's not the Synchro monster is threatened, you can still get value out of it by letting it contribute its attack points to the Synchro, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't play this. Blackwing Boreas the Sharp. Let me take a look at this. Oh yes, very sharp. During your main phase, so Wing Beast, but 5-star, 1300 attack. Interesting. During your main phase, 1, you can banish this card from the graveyard, so just the main phase in Duel Links. Then target one Blackwing monster you control. If that monster attacks this turn, you take no battle damage from that attack. It is not destroyed by battle, and also destroy the opponent's monster that battled after damage calculation. So it's like an Amazoness heirloom, but one time only. You banish a card from the graveyard, your Blackwing attacks into the opponent's monster. You take no battle damage, it's not destroyed, and it gets to destroy the opponent's monster. I like that, but with 5 stars, how are you getting this sharp man into the graveyard? That's my question. Blackwing, because with 5-star, it's awkward to get him onto the field for a Synchro summon. Yeah, I'm not certain. Brisote the Tailwind. Oh yes, Crow Waifu. Let's get it. If 2 or more, so level 5, 1200 attack. If 2 or more Blackwing monsters you control were destroyed this turn, that's hefty. You can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a Synchro material, gain 600 LP. Okay, I think Brisote the Tailwind, in addition to having a sweet name, is probably my favorite so far, because this has a direct relationship with the Synchros, and Blackwing Bombardment doesn't really count. Yeah, so this, if 2 or more Blackwing monsters were destroyed this turn, and not destroyed by battle, just destroyed in general, you can special summon this level 5, and then use your level 3 tuner to go into whatever your Synchro monster is, and you gain 600 LP. That's nice. Probably a super rare. It does multiple things. Blackwing Booby Trap. Normal trap card. Oh, and the eggs. You think the eggs are vulnerable, but there's actually an orange bomb in their midst. When this set card is destroyed by your opponent's card effect while you control a face-up Blackwing monster, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent and draw 1 card. Okay, so that's... yeah, that sounds like a rare, because it wholly depends on stuff that the opponent's doing. Crow Goblin. This This card actually makes, so it's a 5-star 1850 attack normal monster. This makes me feel very comfortable. This makes me believe these leaks. I know XOF is a trusted source, but this kind of utterly useless monster makes sense as a drop reward for a legendary duelist. I now believe these leaks. And then Blackwing Elphin, the Tengu-wind. See this Tengu-wind? Yeah, this should be the ultra rare. That's probably the best art. When you take 2,000 or more battle damage from your opponent's monster's direct attack while this card is in the graveyard, you can select one level 3 or lower Blackwing monster in your graveyard, special summon that monster and this card from the graveyard. Their effects are negated, so it lets you just go, presumably with your level 3 Blackwing tuner, it lets you just go into the Synchro next turn. Their effects are negated. Yeah. Each player can only use the effect of Elphin the Tengu-wind once per duel. So, yeah, so it lets you special summon back out your tuner, and then somehow you go into a level 5 to go into Blackwing Dragon, or you know what, you could even just go into you just normal summon a level 4 for a level 7 Synchro summon monster. But this definitely smacks of a rare, because the effect is medium strong, but the activation condition is like medium to high cost. Like 2,000 battle damage in Duel Links is a lot. So I think that's it for Crow Hogan and his drop rewards. I'm not seeing the Synchro monsters being given as gate rewards, which I didn't really expect, but it makes me wonder like where we're gonna get them, because Duel Links has been good about all the other characters. Duel Links is good about giving us the signature monsters as in the structure deck, and sometimes as drop rewards. But that's because those signature monsters are like pretty bad just in general. Yes, you can make a cool Dark Magician deck, but it was never intended to be the top meta. It's just a cool Dark Magician deck. Whereas the Synchro summons, the signature Synchro monsters, those are moving the meta, and I'm not certain where we'll be getting them from. I don't think they'll force us to buy them, but maybe they'll only come in the form of skills. So that's my reflection on Crow Hogan and the Synchros and his gate rewards and the appearance of Synchro monsters in Duel Links. Thank you for watching.